So Minnesota lawmakers have greenlit a new program to pay homeowners in the state to transform their lawns into bee gardens to counter the declining bee population. Now, under the proposed plan, $900,000 would be allocated annually to support homeowners who maintain plants that are bee friendly. The program would also cover up to 75% of expenses for homeowners.
That's for Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Maybe it's not the environment that's killing us, that cold ass weather. Maybe they should invest in little bee sweaters.
Yes, but you have to really think about the effects
Let them
of
live
the
in those little
declining
overpasses.
population of those bees. People don't think about that. Do you remember that year when it was a big story because you look around during the spring and there were no bees?
Yeah,
it was people
They
didn't think.
pollinize
Yeah,
everything.
you have to think about that.
Well, and it's environmental. We've clearly done a lot.
Sure.
Pesticides.
Yeah. Mostly cell phones.
Yeah.
And people,
is it cell phones?
Cell phones.
So bees don't like T-Mobile?
It is
The signals.
the signal
Throw them off.
It's the signal
Really?
throws them off, throws whales off.
Yep.
Yes.
I didn't.
Yes.
That's
I didn't know that.
I
Yes.
thought they was just trying to find the Wi-Fi
Your
password.
animals have a GPS that is given to
Is
them.
it better than that TomTom I used to have? 'Cause
No.
that was horrible.
It's like ways for
It
bees.
is not. But it does.
Better
The
GPS
signal
than Samsung.
scrambles their brains,
Yes.
so to speak, and so they're thrown off,
Makes
and they
them
don't.
sick.
Yeah.
I got it. Okay, well then, because we're not if it's whales are mammals, right?
Yes.
And I bet that we share some of the same characteristics.
Absolutely.
Right? So do you think it's the reason why some people maybe there's a lot of cell phone sites in Alabama or something like that. I don't know what's happening.
We'll get into that and find out.
Not enough coverage.
No, I think it's a lot of Uncle Daddy going on.
Okay, I'm just asking.
So rates of colorectal cancer among young people have increased by as much as twofold in the U.S. since 1995. A new program from the American Cancer Society reveals that the disease is hitting Americans under 50 harder and earlier than ever before. The obesity epidemic has been the prime suspect, but the latest research found that neither this trend or the rise in drinking was related or the cause of
I guarantee it's a combination.
Have another burger.
I think it is definitely diet and definitely lack of movement.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Lack of movement.
Under
And
50s.
They say that in liver cancer, the biggest new contributing factor is being overweight.
Yeah.
And look at. I've never seen so many fat ass kids in my 5 years of my life.
Not only that, I've
that's
never
true.
seen so many young kids with high blood pressure
Yes.
and diabetes.
And I think a lot of it is the pesticides and the hormones that they put
But it's
in
also
these
sitting
foods.
still and not
also
getting outside.
Because it has to go through your body and leave your body. And
I've
we're
never
having a
seen so
problem
many
where it leaves.
fat ass kids. And these kids come in smelling like snacks.
Instead of outside.
Fat ass.
Yes.
Remember, we used to smell like outside.
Yeah, you mean you
smell like
you
outside.
coming like smelling like outside.
Remember when you used to have to drive slow in the summer because kids was
We're playing?
everywhere?
Yeah.
Now it's
Not anymore.
spooky. They ain't nowhere.
Now you got to drive slow to get around one of them fat ass fuckers.
Yeah.
A kid fell out in front of me. I thought it was a Volkswagen. It was
Oh,
a
God.
fat ass.
So
Some of this stuff, but we don't. Here's what I will say. Our parents probably had worse diets. There weren't as many additives and preservatives, but they would smoke in the house. We had those 3 cans of grease that was reused.
Yeah.
We ate lard, a lot of sugar at the bottom of your
butter.
cereal, a lot of butter, a lot of pork. They were thinner. I think 3 things they did. 1, they cooked more.
Yeah.
2, they laughed more. Laugh more. Like you want to make black people laugh back then? Let them get a bill so high they couldn't afford it. You think somebody?
Yeah.
And the other, they moved. They walked outside. They walked around. They
Go
moved.
play.
and they made you move. You
Yeah,
could
right,
not stay in the house.
Right. Get your ass out.
I remember
outside.
my grandmama used to always say, "Why are you bringing that food home that's inside of a bag? That's stupid."
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Food in a bag don't even sound right if you think about it.
And water in the bottle sound worse than it. You ain't gonna turn on the water.
Right. Yeah.
So a 32-year-old obese transgender man was hospitalized with severe abdominal pains and actually hours later ended up going into labor. Now, he didn't have a period in several years and had been taking testosterone, but quit taking it after he lost his insurance. An ultrasound confirmed the pregnancy and that he wasn't in labor, suffering severe complications that had impacted the baby. he delivered a stillborn.
Well, delivered from
Oh, okay.
where?
So hold up.
No, he-
Because
it was
he's
a-
a
it was a- it was a
transgender.
transgender man.
So he was a female, transitioned to a man. He was taking testosterone, right?
So
to
wait.
suppress.
Oh, he started out
apparently
with a
Okay,
female.
Right.
he was,
Okay.
But
he
he
was
ha-
taking more than testosterone.
well,
So if
clearly.
he had to be.
Gender identity
He
is
was
not
taking
the
his
same.
testosterone from the tap.
Well, wait, here's what I say.
Oh, God.
This is interesting to me. So, if a female, if a female who's born female doesn't take her birth control pill, she can get pregnant.
Sure.
Yeah.
Correct.
But if a transgender female, male, doesn't take his birth control, his testosterone, he can get pregnant.
That's right.
I don't want somebody to miss a couple pills and grow a beard. That can't happen.
Yeah.
Well, it will.
I think where it's confusing is that gender identity is not the same thing as
I
sexuality.
think that's confusing.
So if this
I just
transgender
don't
man
wanna-
is transitioning, it does not necessarily mean
I
that he
just
is
want
not
my
gay or
Well,
that he doesn't enjoy
Here's the thing. I call me old fashioned. I just
It's-
want my woman with no assembly
I
required.
understand,
Right.
Like I don't go to IKEA because I don't want to put that stuff together.
there are different existences
Yeah,
out here.
see,
different
that gets
experiences.
very
It's complicated
confusing.
for
It does get confusing.
You know, it's not
and
complicated. The type of chicks I like, Mr. Period,
Thank
I'm
you.
not
Okay.
shocked.
No. Right.
You know,
Right.
congratulations.
I don't want you,
to
Mr.
for that.
Period. Like so, I call me. I'm so old school. I like chips from the tap.
Yes. I'm gay. I just like them. I need to see your pictures before you have the
Right.
time, money, or permission to change your sex.
And I like to see baby pictures. Well,
Yes.
Jasmine
There
is
we
a
go
woman,
back
but
to
she
the
can
baby
have baby
pictures.
pictures.
Not
There's a
everyone
filter
feels
for
that
that
way.
now.
I can't take it.
I'm gonna gamble on Jasmine being the original artist.
I am the original.
That's safe money. That's safe money.
No testosterone.
Jasmine, do you think
needed.
that they came up with that baby filter picture for people that didn't have baby pictures?
I don't know why they did it, but I'm thankful. I appreciate it. And I have been taking pictures in all the rooms in my house and
Yeah.
putting them.
Why don't you take a
different
picture of you on
outfits
a little
on
pony
So
and take a
Jasmine,
picture of you on Santa's lap?
so
You got
you
about
like a
two more
baby
jokes.
You like a baby with grown-up teeth? How do they do that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. They change your teeth and everything.
Everything?
Everything.
They-
I'll show you.
Yeah,
So we can see
Don't
what
show
you look
him,
like as a
Jasmine.
baby.
No, I
No,
can
no,
just
mistake.
call my mama now. I just call her.
That's a
I
mistake,
call
Jasmine.
You want to see
anyway.
what I look like as a baby? Oh, yeah.
No, I don't.